Gals, here we are. It is a Wednesday afternoon almost. It's 11:30 here. Just on my lunch break, taking about 25 minutes to do a live stream and try to figure out some ideas for my new portfolio. So let's go ahead and take a look. If you have any questions after this live stream, if you're watching this later, feel free to drop them in the comments, and I'll go ahead and give them my best shot, see if I can answer them. Now, also, if you have any suggestions for me, let me know, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this stuff, and if you haven't already. Got to get my little plug in there. So let's go ahead and just head on over to Google and look for some portfolio ideas. So let's say web developer portfolio ideas. I mean, this is just how we do everything. It's just Google it up. Now, this is going to be about 25 minutes for those of you who are here. I think I already said that, but let's go ahead and take a look at Free Code Camp. That's the first one that comes up. Dylan from Code Tutorial 360 is actually into Free Code Camp, so I take his word for it that it's good. And before we do that, let me actually pop open the stream here just to make sure it's going, and yes, it is. So let's see. What should I say? What should I include? All that stuff. You have the first one. Here's, let's see, I think this is an older post, yeah, from 2015. So it's a good idea, but there's just so many, like, the trends for web development always change, always. So let's go ahead and take a look at Matt's here. Before I do that, let me pop out the chat. Hey guys, thanks for coming. Just doing some portfolio ideas. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll try to answer them. I'm just going to pop out this chat here so I have access to it, so I can see it when I'm going through some of these portfolios. So here we are. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at Free Code Camp. I just Googled portfolio ideas, the first one that came up. Now this is an older post from 2015, and I've seen this a few times when I was doing my own, but I didn't have the knowledge to do stuff. I know there's like a lot of plugins here that you can use, like Matt's here is great. Always check out the responsiveness by hitting F12. Let's see, it looks pretty good. Have any of you done portfolios? I showed my old one on a live stream earlier. I'm not going to show you again because it needs updated bad. It wasn't it was good for like the time, but I could definitely do something else. This is something you could do with Flexbox really well. Let's see what he's using here. Is he using Flexbox or is he using Bootstrap? Who knows? This was 2015, so probably Bootstrap if it's still the same, unless he went through here and changed it out. Let's see here. Here we go. 1/3 column. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be some Bootstrap stuff. We can just look at the styles. It's kind of hard to tell, but let me try to pull this up. Anyone here done a portfolio before? We got 3 watching. Cool. Thanks for coming, guys and gals. Margin left. So this looks definitely like Bootstrap, unless he made his own, which is pretty cool too. But let's take a look at the source code. Okay, so he's got Font Awesome, he's got Google, Montserrat. You can just see like what he's used here. It's all linked here. It's something I would use actually would be Webpack to go ahead and do this in 2017. But this is 2015, so CSS, main CSS. It doesn't look like he has Bootstrap on here, so he made his own classes and stuff, so good for him. Let's see, give it just a moment. Oh, it's all condensed. Yuck. Okay, so there's one idea. Let's go ahead and actually look at the content. Sorry about that. And see how I could do this, or you could use this. Okay, so very simple. His expertise, ideas, UI, UX, and code. With just a couple paragraphs centered. Now this is probably the most important. Are these portfolio, these portfolio pieces here. So he's got his work. Let's check out the website, see if they've changed it. No, looks good. I mean, it's basic Bootstrap stuff, but it's clean, you know. And you could do a lot of this with Flexbox. It's got a lot of support. We talked about that in previous live stream. Got 2 watching. Where are you guys coming from by the chance? Let me know in the comments. Let's see. Going back to Matt's thing over here. Oh, look at that. No, this isn't right. This isn't Matt's thing. You know, just a whole bunch of stuff. He's got probably his 2 best projects here. That's one thing that I've noticed is you don't want to overwhelm people with all your work. So he's showing his best work here. That's what I want to do when I can get freelance clients and testimonials. That's great. I need to try to see if I can get some testimonials from a few people. So, and if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm just testing the responsiveness. Personal projects, you know, there's a ton of these. That's great. I need to put some of my personal projects there. I normally don't, but you know, you should. I'd probably have a whole section dedicated to YouTube, and that's what I would use. And then if you want to work together, so it's, you know, it's sweet, simple, but he has some solid stuff here. Let's go ahead and take a look at another one. You know, Free Code Camp is this post is too old, from 2015. So let's take a look at something newer. Skills Crush. This one's September 28th. A couple of months ago, not too bad. How to build an impressive portfolio when you're new to tech. Well, I'm not new to tech, but let's go ahead and skim this. Who you are, what kind of work you do, who you want to work with. What do you guys think I should put? What do you guys think I should put in my portfolio? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Just making sure my mic's on here. Seeing what's going on. Only been up for 6 minutes. That's not bad. Customize a site theme or template. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna probably make all my stuff, you know. Google yourself. This is something that I've thought about a lot, you know, is what your Google thing does. Go on Dribbble and search for designs. Alright, let's do that. Good idea. Dribbble.com. Thanks for letting me know, Sheldon. George says, "Sup, Ricky?" Gee, super gangster, George. Let's check out your channel here. George May. One moment, several moments. You know what, I didn't go to Dribbble, right? Just Dribbble. I'll have to do that again. Cool, George. Just, I won't go through all your stuff. Traversy Media, dude, I've gone through a lot of his stuff. Some of my subscribers have suggested that. And I've done some both paid and non-paid stuff with him on Node.js. He's a really good guy, George. So, good playlist. Show and tell for designers. You know, this is the other thing, like designers, like sometimes they don't know how like the browsers work or the limitations or, you know, things like that for their stuff. So it's kind of hard to talk to them. But let's go ahead and take a look at this one. This one is one of the top ones. Whoa. I also get kind of like freaked out because they have like really nice art. Not my favorite, but you know, I will go ahead and look at that later. Let's go ahead and see best front-end developer portfolios. How about that? Okay. It's 50 brilliant designs. That was just barely done this month. Let's take a look at this one from Creative Block. Got any questions for me, George? Let me know. I don't think I've seen you here before, so it's, you know, it's nice when you get new people. Thanks for coming through. Let me know what part of the world you're coming from. You see, the internet is overflowing with awe-inspiring design portfolios and creative, blah, 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 blah. Let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. Hey, what's going on, Armador? Thanks for coming. Just on a quick live stream today during lunch, so we have about another 15 minutes or so. So, you know, just getting ideas and stuff, asking around. This is very cool. This website uses cookies to optimize experience, except not bad. A few things. Yeah, I do get online randomly. I'm just, trying to get better at actually like producing content and going through the content before finding a schedule. So when I can, I want to do it. So every time I do a live stream, it's an opportunity for me to get better at that skill, like live streaming, keeping stuff, fresh, and then also having more data to look at. Recently subscribed. You're from England. Cool, George. So it's, getting towards the middle of the night. I have another guy that is from, I think, Romania. So actually, I have a lot of people across the overseas. So when I stream, it's usually you guys that are here. So nice to see you here. But yeah, Armador, I do get on randomly. I'm just trying to get as good as I can at the skill, and then I'll work out the schedules. So that's one thing. And I want to get up to 100 videos as soon as possible. Something about that 100, just a goal. And once I'm there, I can structure my stuff out better, hopefully, or at least put it up. So anyways, we are here at Daniel Spack's website. It's a little slow, and that's one thing that I've also noticed with designers is they want the awesomest stuff, which is great, but you gotta think about performance if you're a web developer. What's your website? Oh, I have my old one. I'm not gonna put it out now, but it's in one of the old live streams. You can see it's like the title page. Of the last live stream. I think it's like 2 live streams, so sad. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at this right now because it really is not indicative of my skills at this time. I've gotten a ton better, and I need to be sure to show that, when I have a freelance client or something. So currently I'm just doing a ton of JavaScript, more like Git post stuff. So that's super important. I mean, this is an okay portfolio, but I think it's so heavy on design. I don't see a lot of projects. I see more like portfolio stuff. Like, I'm not down with that. I mean, it looks great, but it's slow and clunky and stuff. Let's see. This guy looks kind of cool. Arturo Wabata. So, George, are you looking to get into front-end web development, or are you a developer? Let me know your story. And thanks for subscribing, by the way. I like this guy. I don't like this font, but I mean, that's a personal preference. I do like this. He's using like CSS masks, I think. It's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Details like that. On hover will bring these out. I like that too. Web design. Look at all these. And they're pretty simple. It just says, who is this guy? Let's find out. Dribble, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. All good things. And these transitions are awesome. I'll have to look into that more. Star Wars stuff. Cool. Okay, this is a problem. You see how long it's taking to load? That's not good. This is no bueno. It's too long. So, here's the next thing. Here's the creative. It's laid out beautifully, but logos are good. He does creative, digital, and branding, website design and development. All good stuff, but it's still too slow. My site is really simple, but it's my first portfolio. Yep. I've only had 2, so keep at it. It's my name and then net, and I need to learn more. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at that. Let's take a look at yours, because, this is Q&A too. One moment, it's loading. Not bad. This is better than mine, what I had before. And it's fine, you don't need something amazing. And when I say, I do not like this alignment. I don't know, it doesn't feel right, but it is a good one. I wouldn't be ashamed if I were you at all. I take it this is like some jQuery like scroll to div or something that you use there. Plan, design, code. Yeah, it looks like you've taken some of his stuff too from that, from the first one we looked at website design. Armador Tech, WordPress and conversion customization, not bad. So you've done a few, you've definitely done stuff. This looks cool. Golden Arc Real Estate, Lush Salon. Like, your stuff is better than mine right now. Your stuff is better than mine, period. But you have some good stuff up here too. I need to get Up to speed. What is this mainly? What do you use mainly? Armador? Is it HTML, CSS, React, or is it like WordPress stuff? Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's take a look at some of your stuff. You have your social icons here. And here's the thing with like a portfolio, it only has to be like one page or so, you know, and then you link to all your projects. So I think that's fine. I'll probably have a bigger one just because I want a whole section for contacts and YouTube, and then maybe my projects, you know, some of the places that I work. So, you know, stuff like that. George says, I'm still trying to get into front-end dev, still learning the basics at the moment, HTML and CSS. Yes, get really good at that. Currently making a friend's website. Awesome. As my first project for my portfolio, just finished the wireframe and mockup. And yeah, it's a daunting task, George, so good on you. Especially when you're learning on your own, you know, it's so hard. Armador says it's supposed to have animations. You know, that's fine. You can work out the kinks. You know, the animations on hover. I don't know why that's not working. Maybe it's because of this browser, but not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Let's see here. Sheldon says, nice portfolio, Amador. Yeah, I agree. It is nice. Look at those animations. Look at those. Are those animations done with CSS or JavaScript? Or excuse me, jQuery? Let me know, Amador. You know, you got some good stuff, man. I think you're fine, dude. Like, you probably have to work more on your marketing, and that's hard. You know, I've been doing it the reverse. I've been pushing my marketing and then, you know, working on getting better as a developer, but not actually putting out a ton of products or a ton of projects. So I'm going to do that, you know, after I hit my 100, focus on projects, focus on the portfolio first, and then build out the projects, try to get some more freelance clients rather than doing just personal stuff. Let's see. George says, as much as I hate Wix, it's a good way to go to get some ideas for designs to build. Yeah, absolutely. I use Squarespace a while back for someone, and it was great. I was shocked. And they use React in their stuff too. So Squarespace is really good too. George says, and look at WordPress and Joomla templates. Yeah, all of it. You know, all of that stuff. Pixumweb has some good stuff. If you haven't heard of him, it's Pixumweb. I'll put it in the comments here. And he does WordPress development, so check that out. Armador says just plain HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and I use WordPress for clients. Cool, Armador. Cool stuff. Very impressed with your stuff. I need to get on that level. I need to make my portfolio look like this. I'm impressed. I'll have to take a closer look at this. So, Lush Salon. That seems like that would be a fun one. Doing Lush Salon. Some of these are cool. And I have a bunch of clients that I can go to if I just need to do like free stuff. I might do that. You know, I don't think I have to though. That's the other thing. I have such a good network that now I can just, you know, go wherever and just ask for it because I've done so well on social media. So yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what time it is. It's looking like it's about time for me to head out here. We got 5. So if you have any questions, let me know. I can stay for about 5 more minutes and you know, hang out with you guys. And in the meantime, I'm going to look at some of these designs and wait for you guys to put any questions out there. None so far. We're just checking out some more of this Alexander Rochette. Yeah, like I said, these are the problems with a lot of these portfolios is they're too long to load. And that's not realistic, you know? But who knows? I really want to do my portfolio in React because, you know, that's the big thing, and I've been learning a ton of it. Now, the only problem with that is like the bar is so high, and I will do it, but I'm just letting you guys know, like, you have to know Node, NPM, ES6, and then of course React on top of that, Redux sometimes, so it's a little bit harder. And then like I also use SCSS now, so Sheldon says, I've got to go. Good luck on your portfolio. Thanks, Sheldon. I got to go here pretty soon myself. Thanks for coming by and generating some of these ideas with me. It's going to be not immediate, but you know, get the wheels turning and stuff. So, and then of course, if you guys are watching this at a later time, not live, feel free to, you know, put your suggestions in the comments. Cool. So George, you know, you said you subscribed to this channel. How did you get to this channel? Like, what video was it? Did you search something, or did you come from someone else? It just helps me identify where my subscribers are coming from. It helps me out, if you could. 6 watching, dang man. In the middle of the day is the time to go. There's a time to go live, but you know, I have a job, so it makes it hard. Let's see. Let's take a look at Bert's here. Oh, you know, Armador, if you're gone, no, you're still here. Take care of this favicon. You got to take care of that, man. That's crucial. Even if it's like just something like an A or something, or like, you know, put the A in blue or something. This is a picture, isn't it? Yeah. Put the A in blue and just put it up there for Armador if you don't have a logo. That will kill you. Nadril says, subscriber, got notification. Yeah, Nadril, thanks. Armador, okay. It's not too hard, it's just some, you know, something weird, but that's like one of the only things I can see. Of course I haven't really tested out your design. I've only got like 3 or 4 more minutes here, but it looks okay. I would maybe also, like how this says view website, I would try to match these buttons up to the same color as the outline. That's a personal opinion. I think it would tie together a lot better. Oh, something happened here. But like I said, you know, I can't look at all of your stuff, so I apologize. Alright, let's see. No, yeah. About 2 or 3 more minutes. Indranil. I can't ever say your name. Indranil. You coming from India? Is that right? Also, let me know what time it is over there before I go, because I gotta know. Armador set down something. He put down a link. I'll let it go. Neil. That's right, Neil. Sorry. Goog something. Let's see. I don't know what this is, man. URL shortener. Cool. I use Bitly, Armador, for shortening stuff. I'll take a look at that later. I still watch your live streams anyways on the way to work and stuff. Cool, man. I'm glad you do. Even after you posted them. Just, yeah, I do want to know. Because, you know, I'm trying to build a channel and trying to find out where people are going and what kind of content they interact with. So, all that stuff helps. Alright, guys. Well, I gotta go back to work. It's 11:17 p.m. at night. Dang, the drill. Well, thanks for coming by. Hopefully I don't keep you up too late. But thanks for coming by, guys, and gotta go back to work, do some coding, do some Ajax post requests. So 5-second vid. I'll take a look at it later. Armador, sorry about that, but gotta get to work. Thanks for coming by again, guys. I'll go live, I think, like 11 o'clock my time, Friday. I don't think I will, because during the day is the easiest, and it's not too hard. I always thought, like, oh, I can't post because there's not enough time, but I can get up and get going now. So, sorry, Armador. Catch me next time, or send it to me in a YouTube message. Go to my channel and send me a message, and I'll take a look at it. Alright, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.